Button end stream. Button. Button end stream. Button red.
Alright, you guys, I am live. You're not going to see me, but that's okay, because
Clickable Streamlabs Desktop
I
1.9.0.
hopefully, well, that's okay. I'm using a different source for my recording right now. I usually use OBS, but OBS, well, I'll be going back to that soon, but not right now. This is the easier way for me to go through YouTube. So here I am. So I wanted to talk about BVI Pilots, kind of, the way that I started. And if you were interested, if you hold on and you're watching and you're here right now while I'm live, then you can ask those questions and hopefully I can answer any questions you might have. If for some reason you're watching this at a later time, well, then I will...
Live streaming YouTube Studio Google Chrome row 1 column 2. New tab Google Chrome row 1 column Lockheed Martin registered pre R3D registered V401 column 4.
still see your
Lockheed
questions.
Lockheed Martin registered
And by the way, I'm going to be flying while I'm talking to you as well. You're not going to be... You're probably not... Well, you're not going to see it. You'll hear it.
Unpause. Sound on.
But of course, that won't matter either way, I guess. If you're like me and you're visually impaired. I'm going to pull up YouTube. Because I at least want to make sure... Well, it is being silly, my friends. So we'll check it another way. I'm going to do it through my phone, but we can't do that right now. So, put that there.
Lockheed Martin registered pre R3D registered V4. MCP altitude 1000 feet VNAV.
I'm just checking my distance here.
464/0:11048.
An hour and 10 minutes before I arrive in Lexington, Kentucky from JFK. I wonder if I can...
Streamlabs Desktop row 1 column 2. Live streaming YouTube Studio Google Chrome row 1 column 3. YouTube Creator Studio Google Chrome BVI Pilots.edu. Live streaming YouTube Studio. Live streaming YouTube Studio Google button create highlight video. Clickable.
Very
button
good.
next, clickable menu button submenu account profile photo add opens list navigation landmark list with button webcam button manage out of list with one items clickable button send out of list clickable YouTube video click grouping unavailable out of grouping button graphic channel watermark live 337 title common category people and blogs concurrent viewers 1 likes 0 button edit excellent connection clickable tab selected tab analytics tab stream health concurrent viewers clickable 0 chat rate clickable 0 views clickable 1 average view duration clickable 007 clickable concurrent viewers menu button submenu edit heading level 2 clickable button collapse live chat mode selection Tyler Chambliss.
Alright, Tyler with us. Tyler, how you doing? Sorry about that, buddy. I had to get some stuff here.
Clickable button chat actions.
Flying the 737. Actually, I'm flying the 737, the business class.
Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our clickable button chat actions. Match of flying.
Let's
Welcome
see.
to live chat. Remember to guard your private. Clickable link button. Learn more.
Can you hear the audio okay, Tyler, as far as the plane and stuff? I know if you're sighted, you're not going to be seeing the screen. I've got to get assistance to get that set up with Streamlabs. Now I can do it with OBS, but Streamlabs is a little bit different.
BVI Pilots. Say something. Say something. Section multi-line editable. Clickable button. Create a poll. 0/200. Clickable button unavailable. Send. Share. Share. Share.
Alright, let's go back
Say
up.
something. Section multi out of section. Say something. Clickable link button. Learn more. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and divide. Clickable button. Chat action. Flash of flying. Tyler Chambliss. Heading level 2. Clickable button. More options. Heading level 2. Clickable button. Collapse live chat mode selection. Clickable menu button. Sub menu editable. Concurrent viewers. 130.
Alright, so I believe Tyler has already left.
Average view duration.
I want to check my audio if it'll let me.
Tab control. Stream build tab. Stream settings tab 1 of 3. Edit button. Clickable button. Settings. Settings menu button. Collapse sub menu. Set.
Come on.
Unmute M. Pause.
Aha.
K. Unmute M. Heading menu M. Mute M. Live chat mode selection. Clickable menu button. Sub menu editable. Unmute M.
Tyler
M.
has already left.
Unmute M.
I'm just checking something real quick. It's going to echo you
Mute
guys.
M. Stream settings tab 1 of 3. Edit button. Clickable.
There we go.
Settings. Settings menu button. Collapse sub menu. Unmute M. Unmute M. Pause.
Aha.
Unmute M.
Alright, I'll leave that alone.
Button stop live playback. Seek slider 5 minutes 14 seconds. Button graphic channel watermark. Blank. YouTube video player. Navigation landmark list with out of list with 3 items. Button manage. Button webcam. Button stream. Out of list banner landmark clickable menu button sub menu account profile photo ad open. Button end stream. Button share. Button add stream marker. Button create highlight video. Clickable. Button expand menu. 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 Clickable. Button create highlight video. Button add stream marker. Button share. Button end stream.
Alright,
Clickable menu button sub menu account profile photo ad opens.
let's go over here back to
Lockheed
my
Martin
window
3D register 3401 column 2. Lockheed Martin register 3D register 34.
and back to the main topic here. So, if we get viewers, great. If not, you watch this later, that's fine too. I like to talk to people. I like to record. I like to do this kind of stuff. So, over 2 years ago, I had got with my friend Brandon, and he had told me that, he had been flying. And I said, flying? What are you talking about? And he said, well, we fly in a simulator. And I was absolutely amazed and excited because flying is something that I really enjoy anyways. And when he told me about it, I was like, oh man, I got to do this. And so, in the beginning, he had got me started out with GSX. And then there was another, the V-Pilot or whatever it was called, that would fly your plane for you, and it was the smaller planes. And I flew with that for about a week, and I was like, man, I want to fly the big stuff. I don't want to fly this little stuff, I don't want to fly the Cessnas and all that, which, Brandon was just trying to give me a good understanding of how it worked and all that. But with that program, you just basically type in a few things and it would take off and do the whole flight, land for you, and bam, you're done. And anyways, I was like, man, I want to fly the 737, the 74, the 777. I've always liked flying the 737, and it's a plane that I fly a lot even now. So they started teaching me how to fly and teach me what altitude was, what VNAV is, what autopilot is, auto throttle, all the things that go with flying. Taught me how to set my altitude, my speed, how to build a flight plan, going through SimBrief, or, you can also go through Sim Toolkit Pro, another program you can use to build your flight plans and generate it. And, I continued to learn. 3 months in, I was on BatSim. These guys hadn't been on BatSim the whole time they've been flying. It had been a couple years for them already, and they're like, what? So when I started BatSim, they're like, oh, no, you're not doing that. No way. We're going on BatSim too. If you're going to fly online, we're flying online. So they did, and we flew together. Now, remind you, TFM was at a very beginning stage, so it laid out a lot different. Okay, it checked up there. But it was laid out, a lot different. And then, that's when we got with Andy. And we just started discussing, ways to there we go. Anyway, so, VATSIM, all that stuff. But it's something that I really enjoy. And I enjoy now, I really enjoy it because now I'm teaching people. I'm showing people. And I've met some really good people in the BVI community. That is the name of the community for all of us that fly. There's me. I'm going to name off some of the names. If I don't call you out, don't think nothing about it. It's not personal. But there's me, Declan, Marshall. Declan and Marshall are from the UK. Another couple really good pilots. Okay, there we go. But now I can return the favor to people. But yeah, let's see who else. I got sidetracked here. So I said Declan and Marshall, Brandon, Josh. Brandon and Josh. They in the beginning they were teaching me, and Declan came in, and Marshall came in. They were teaching me. Declan and them still help me out when I have struggles. There's Rob, another really good pilot. Alright. So, being able to learn that, and then, meeting friends through the BVI community, it's fun being able to hang out with people. And then,
United States. 2.2 nautical miles, 339 degrees.
It was probably about 3 months after I started flying when TFM started to change. We met a guy, the guy that normally was doing the programming, his name was Jason. A new person got introduced and was kind of on Jason's team with programming, and a whole new okay, there we go. A whole new idea for TFM came with Andy and Jason. Plus we talked and shared thoughts on what worked best, and there's always little changes that get made to make it better. For example, I can do I can do right bracket. That's what that noise was you just heard. I hit the right bracket. Control D. Well, normally. Let's try that again.
Distance to descent 409/0:1318.
So right bracket shift D, and that'll tell me the distance before descent. I can do right bracket D.
Distance to destination 542/0:15346.
That's the total distance to the airport, 542 miles. I can do right bracket S for speed.
277 knots.
Right bracket M
Mach 0.78.
for Mach speed. Right bracket A
33,990
for altitude. Right bracket I for wind information. Right bracket O
Minus 54 degrees.
for weather information. Right bracket
457
T
knots true.
for speed and
457 knots true.
457 knots true. Right bracket R
TV4 new weather updated. Dakota text
to
weather for long wind.
repeat the last message.
Not supported in PMDG aircraft. 277. Distance to destination 33,564 feet.
Let's see.
Mountville, Pennsylvania, United States.
Right bracket C
0.3
tells me the
miles,
nearest
314 degrees.
largest city. Right bracket
Minus 30
B
feet per minute.
tells me what my vertical is, if I'm going, if I'm climbing, or if I'm at cruise altitude. You'll see it kind of go up and down a little
Minus
bit,
7
like
feet per
right
minute.
here. Minus 7
7 feet per
feet,
minute.
7 feet,
0 feet per minute.
0 feet,
Minus 7 feet per minute.
minus 7 feet,
0 feet per minute.
0 feet,
3 feet per minute.
3 feet a minute. So you can tell when you got a little bit of turbulence, which I do. And then of course we've got the CDU, which I'll show you that. So I'm on Alt tab here.
Live stream in YouTube Studio Google Chrome row 1 column 2. Streamlabs desktop row 1 column 3. New tab Google Chrome row 1 column 4. Act RTE lex 4/4 PMDG 737 CDU row. Act RTE lex 4/4
Right here.
Act RTE lex 4/4 PMDG 737 CDU.
Of course, I'm tabbing. It's not saying nothing.
Act RTE lex 4/4 PMDG 737 CDU. Act RTE lex 4/4 PMDG 700. Airport
I'll
headed land.
close the CDU for a minute.
Choose destination runway.
Okay, destination runway here. I can
Choose destination runway.
bear with me a second. It's being silly.
Choose destination runway. App start.
Oh no, we don't
Normal
want
cursor.
that.
Lockheed Martin registered 3R3D registered 3-4. Not responding.
Hold on. NVIDIA being stupid and called me to hit. I was trying to exit a different window, and
Lockheed Martin registered.
it decided to do it on this window.
Live stream in YouTube Studio Google. Live stream in YouTube Studio Google Chrome BVI. Pivotic.net. Lockheed Martin registered 3. Lockheed Martin registered 3.
Come on. That probably just fluffed up my
Lockheed
whole
Martin
flight.
registered 3R3D registered 3-4. Not responding.
Come on, you got this.
Loading airport database. Lockheed Martin registered 3R3D registered
There
3-4.
we go. Left bracket, Control C.
Edit red only multi-line act RTE lex force act RTE.
There we go.
RTE 041 RW04/1029.
So I'm looking
Act
at
RTE lex 047 degrees 3.3 nm. Distance to descent 388/0:05823.
58 minutes until descent. I'm going to go ahead and show you, because I can go ahead and
Act
I'm going
RTE
to set
lex
up for my
4/4 737
descent.
CDU.
So on the CDU, I'm going to hit Alt I,
Next page button. Rev page button. Next page button. Edit approach rev 1/1.
and this is the approach reference page.
Approach W1 1 plan 2 clip 3 bill 0 4 110.10/0.
And what I do is I put in my
Reverse
own
button.
setting
Clear
here.
Edit plan.
I'm going to put 40
0 4 0 plan.
for flaps, slash, and then my speed 140, and I'm going to hit right soft 4, which is going to be F10 for right soft 4. And then I can look at it.
Clear scratch button. Refresh button. Edit red only multi. Bills 3 7 bills 4 110.10/046 degrees 40/140.
And there it is, 40/140. And then for descent weather, I will hit Alt D. Arrow down.
4 5 land sticks less forecast day now greater.
It said less forecast des greater. The des is for descent. That would be right soft 6. Don't want to do that. So I'm going to do left soft 6 twice to load the forecast.
Land. Day winds. 6 less request. Next waypoint hyper distance 20 nautical miles fair.
And I'll usually refresh.
Land 4 land 5 day wind 6 request. Land 4 land 5 day wind 6 request. Day winds 5 degrees /KT. Land 4 degrees /KT. Land 3 degrees /KT. Alt wind. 2 cabin radii SA dev /2. Alt wind 3
CPU
land
message
4,
displayed.
6 less request.
Forecasts uplink
There
ready.
it is. Forecast uplink ready. So I hit Alt R to refresh.
Land 4 land 5 day wind 6 load greater.
Load greater is going to be right soft 6. Wait for it to say execute.
CDU message clear.
Execute key available.
There's execute
CDU
available.
message
Hit Alt
displayed.
E.
Execute key off.
Descent
Execute
forecasts
key
uplink.
off. That's done.
CDU
So I'll hit
message
Alt
cleared.
G.
RTE legs 1/4.
Back to our legs page. And our runway is going to be an altitude of 1026. So I set the altitude for 1000. So now we just wait for the, descent checklist that I will set up about. Let's see.
At RTE legs 249 degrees 11.11, 204 253 204 ohms point 205 first points RMP 6 2.00/0.06 nm RTE data greater. RMP/at6 2.00/0.06 and at RTE legs 1/4 249 degrees 11.1 nm 1 hyper point 778/FL 340 202 MRB point 778/FL 340 203 AT point 778/FL 340 204 ohms point 777/FL 340 205 first point 778/FL 340.
So that's all 5 of these waypoints. It's 34,000. Let's look at the next page here.
At RTE 201 HBQ point 778/FL 340 202 CVG 261/FL 305.
And then it goes down to 30,000 on the second page at
202 CVG 206 CVG space CVG.
CVG is when we will start
Land.
a
At RTE
descent.
legs 1/4 249 degrees 4.7 nm.
But yeah, I enjoy flying and I'd love to see more people join us. We've got the BVI Pilots airline. Declan is the CEO of that. Myself, I'm a manager.
Next waypoint MRB distance 36 nautical miles bearing 249 degrees 5 minutes 29 seconds.
Oh my goodness. So it's I'm a manager, Declan's a manager, and I think
Shantytown, Maryland, United States 2.6 nautical miles
there's
157
a couple
degrees.
more people
SPV
that
before
help
noted.
manage
The code
too.
textual weather for KJW next wind 193 knots visibility 10 plus SM 99 plus M clouds
Which
close at 4659 feet overcast at
it's
54
really
degrees,
not,
temperature
we
24.72
just make
Google,
sure
12.7
that,
precipitation,
flights are being
14
done.
29.94 inches.
Participating, stuff like that. Let's see.
At RT 249 1 253 degrees 52 253 264 265 HBQ point 77 RM 6 2.00/0.06 nm RTE data greater. 204 hertz point 7 205 HBQ point 778/FL 340. RMP/actual 5 HBQ point 778 RM 6 2.00/0.06 nm RTE data greater.
And I apologize for those that might be sighted and you can't see the screen. I apologize about that. I got to fix my capture screen setting, and then you guys will be able to see that. But I'll tell you, the other thing about simming is there is all kinds of help. I'm trying to get done with it. I'll show it to you while we're flying.
Run dialog type. Notepad. Documents. Documents select. Text unavailable. Desktop list.
I've been working on a guide to help people. New pilots, and you can be as new gets, and you'll be able to use this quick start guide, and you'll be flying.
Documents window. Documents. TFM 22. Camping areas. CDU colon.
Oops.
Chapter 9 note. 700.
Let me go back up.
7. Date created. Camping areas.txt. CDU colon dark quick start guide.txt.
CDU code and dark quick start guide.
Untitled notepad. Text editor edit multi-line blank.
And we'll just kind of talk about this a little bit.
Documents row 1 column 2. Documents window. Items view list. CDU colon dark quick start guide.txt 64 152. Camping areas.txt. CDU colon dark quick start guide.txt 64 152. Type text document size 6.5 OK date modified 05/30/22 9:16 p.m. tooltip. Chapter 9 notes. CDU colon dark quick. Chapter 9 notes.txt not selected 65 152. Type text document size 137 bytes date modified 05/ documents.
Close that.
CDU colon dark quick start guide.txt. CDU colon dark quick start guide. Blank. Is it starting out at blank? CDU colon dark quick start blank.
Sorry about that, guys. My microphone's being silly here. I'm going to add real quick.
CDU colon blank. Is it starting out at the main menu of P3D? This will also work if you are flying from FSXT.
So,
blank.
literally, I've got in here, talking
Is it starting out
about
at the main menu of P3D? This will also work.
where this starts out at. That it's starting out the main menu of P3D, which is the sim you would fly with. Used to fly to planes. Unless, you want to use Steam, but I recommend P3D. And then we go down.
Addition. Blank. 1. Hit enter on change vehicle.
To number 1.
Blank.
All
1.
right.
Hit enter on blank.
So, number 1.
1. Hit enter on change vehicle.
Hit enter on change vehicle.
Blank. 2. Tab once to the edit box and type in PMDG.
And then literally I go to number 2 telling you, how many times to tab.
3. After typing in
Like,
PMDG
literally,
and then
this
adding a menu,
guide-
down arrow, the name as follows.
It's step by step. All the way to getting your jet started up, taxied onto the runway, taking off, cruising, doing your descent, connecting to ILS, and landing.
Shepherdstown, West Virginia, United States. 1.3 nautical miles, 366 degrees. Next waypoint, AT. Distance, 55 nautical miles. Bearing, 253 degrees. 8 minutes, 25 seconds. PMD 4. Hit enter to be taken back to the main menu.
And then when you get back to the main menu after you select your plane, I even tell
5. Tab
you
6. Type 5. Tab once to the weather choice menu.
how to set up your weather.
6. Type the letter and you will hear it say active sky. 7. Tab 3 times and hit enter on change airport.
And then I tell you how to change your
8.
airport.
You will be going to be using to know the code for on Google and others. HTTP. 9. Now you will tap down 6 times to the runway /gate list box. Hit down arrow to pick which runway or gate you 10. Hit enter twice to be taken back. 11. Now you need to load the plane that you want to fly. Hit
I
shift
go
tab 2
back, I
times.
show
or
you
you are
how
on
to
the
load the plane.
change vehicle button. You will hit shift tab 12 load flight officer pro. Open plane door by hitting shift E. 12 load flight officer pro.
And then I talk about Flight Officer Pro. When you load it, what you do with that.
13. Open plane door by hitting
By
shift E.
opening the plane door, that will
Now you will wait
activate
until the
it.
cop move to the next step.
Then I go through all the steps for the CDU. I go through the steps for, checking your fuel and your cargo and your takeoff rate and your speed and your flaps. Going through the leg page, making sure you have no vectors or route discontinuities. let's see.
Before moving on, you need to understand that the steps we share
But yeah, I go through all that stuff because I know what it's like to be a beginner pilot in the sim, and trying to read, some of these manuals can be a little tricky, because sometimes they'll leave out things that really are important. Like, okay, well, where is that area to add an airport? They might say in there, oh, be sure to add an airport and set your runway, but then not tell you where to find that at. Now, granted, you tab around enough, you would have found it, but point is, I wanted to make it as gentle as possible as far as giving you a guide that you can follow, you can fly with it, and
steps in order so that you get the flight completed. Blank. 14. Hit left wrist and Control C. This will open your CDU. Blank. On this panel for the CD, left soft 4 if it was box 1 on the first page. Blank. After setting up your flight plans a couple times, you will better understand how to go through it. 50. As long as you follow the directions given, you will do blank. 19. Now you will need to pick the transition match in your flight plan. Sometimes you might not have.
alright. So, yeah. The CDU is hopefully something that you can use and enjoy your flight. And the thing to remember is the more you fly, the better you'll get. So, don't expect yourself to be perfect on the first flight. I try to do different flights and show people how to do, the different flights. Or you'll find some of my videos where I kind of go through starting up, the airplane from cold and dark. I'll talk about the flights that I'm doing. I try to tell you what I'm doing in videos, and sometimes I do that more than what I should. But I just don't want to miss an opportunity for you to be able to learn something that maybe you didn't know, or something simple you're looking to learn, right?
Exit X. Print CTRL plus PP. Page setup. Save as save CTRL plus open CTRL. New window CT. New CTRL plus NN.
Alright.
Exit X. New CTRL plus new window C. Open CTRL plus OO. Star CTU cold and dark quick start guide.txt.
No.
File submenu Alt plus F. Star CTU cold and dark quick start
We'll
guide.
close the CDU.
Notepad dialog. Do you want to save changes to see? Users errors documents CTU cold and dark quick start. Don't save button Alt plus N. Act RTE Lex 1/4 PMDG 737C. Distance to descent 299/0:04531.
45 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna go to the chat.
Lockheed Martin registered free par 3. Live streaming YouTube Studio Google Chrome row 1 column 3.
See if you guys had any questions so far.
Live streaming YouTube Studio docket. Lang. Clickable button unavailable. 0/clickable. Clickable button. Clickable. Clickable button add reaction. Say something. Out of sections. BVI Pilot. Clickable link button learn. Welcome to live chat. Clickable button chat. You almost had a CTD. That would have sucked. Tyler Chambliss. You almost had a CTD. That would have sucked. Almost had a CTD. Space. CTD. Tyler Champ. Clickable button chat action. Oh cool. The old TFM sound. Tyler Chambliss. Clickable button chat actions. Tyler. Oh cool. Clickable button chat. Tyler Chambliss. You almost had a CTD. That would have sucked.
Yeah, oh, you mean with, Tyler, you talking about, I didn't see you back with us. You're talking about with when, P3D was unavailable there for a minute. Yeah, I was, I was worried about that. But, again, you guys, I will have the Cold and Dark Quick Start Guide. That will be available, by the end of the week. And you will be able to download that from BviPilots.net. I haven't had time yet to fix the BviPilots.com, but it's all the same place. So just go to BviPilots.net and you'll be able to get it there. There'll be a download for it there on that page. I plan on writing other guides up as well. I'm going to do a Code and Dark for the 7.4. I'm going to do a Code and Dark for 777, because there are some differences. You know, with the 7.4, you've got the ACARs, and you got to go through that. And so I'll be sharing with you how to do that. Let's see.
Tyler Chambliss. You almost had a CT. Clickable. Welcome to live chat room. Clickable link button learn more. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your clickable button chat actions. You almost had a CTD. That would have Tyler Chambliss. You almost had clickable. Welcome to live chat. Clickable link button learn more. BVI Pilots.
But yeah, that'd have been bad.
Clickable link button learn more. Welcome to live chat. Clickable button chat. You almost had a CTD. That would have sucked. Tyler clickable button chat. Oh cool. The old T. Tyler click. Are you going to FS Expo next year? It'll be in Houston.
I have spoke with Andy, and I actually will be going to the expo next year. I'm going to be speaking for TFM for Andy. There's going to be some really good stuff I'm going to be covering, and you know, I think that, you know, last time someone went, you know, they did good. You know, they did as good as they could, and you know, I give them a thumbs up for that. But I can tell you that I will be going, and I will be covering. Well, not just
Morpheus,
me.
Virginia, United States, 10.5 nautical miles, 293 degrees.
There will also be another person that will be in a video clip that I'm going to be showing as well. And then of course Andy and them will be speaking as well. And then I'm going to be also going over some of the other features and new features of TFM and kind of where we are with it now compared to a year ago.
3 minutes, 4 seconds.
And then we will be leaving time open for questions about, I'm just giving a rough ballpark figure here, between 10 to 20 minutes. Because everything will be structured and laid out exactly the way that it should be.
Clickable button chat act. Tyler Chambliss. Oh cool. The old TFM sound. Clickable Tyler Champ. You almost had a CT. Click. Welcome. Clickable link button. BVI Pilots. Say something. BVI. Click. No. Click. You almost. Tyler. Oh Tyler. Click. Are you Tyler Chambliss? Clickable button chat. Just a little slower to type. Tyler Chambliss. Clickable button chat. No. I'm still here on my phone. Tyler Champ. Clickable button chat action. Oh nice. Not really, because it's just blending with your background. Tyler Chambliss. Clickable button chat actions. Match of flying. Tyler Chambliss. Heading level 2. Clickable button. Heading level 2. Clickable menu button. Sub menu editable.
Okay. I gotta get used to the chat on this other window. It's not
Heading level 2. Clickable button.
same
Select
kind
slide.
of
Tyler
chat
Chambliss.
window that I'm
All the
used
BVI
to.
pilots who go should meet up and have some lunch. Clickable button chat actions. All of the Tyler Chambliss. All of the BVI pilots who go should meet up and have some lunch.
Well, I can tell you that I'm going to. The reason I'm going is obviously to represent TFM. The one that's going to be on the video will not be there because, number one, they're in the UK, so it'd be hard for them to make it to that event. That's a that's a long trip, and it probably, with everything going on the way things are right now, it'd probably be a mess with traveling.
Clickable button, Brandon Armstrong. I am definitely tuned in.
All right, Brandon. Good to see you, my friend. But yeah, Tyler, I will be there as the representative for TFM. That was a request. We had a meeting, and it was just something that got decided that, hey, John, do you mind doing it? And I don't mind. And again, I'm not saying anything about anybody else that's ever done it, but I will tell you that when I go,
Next waypoint first.
it will be
distance,
even
49 miles.
more professional than what I do my videos. My videos are kind of laid back. They're really not 100% organized. I can do that, but I just like doing my videos where, it's kind of open. But this event, I will be very professional and make sure that, I really put a good name out there for the BVI community. That's what's important, is TFM, as well as, the name and reputation for BVI.
Clickable button, Tyler Chambliss. I think Sarah's planning on going to Dutta. Clickable button, chat actions. BVI pilots. Say something. BVI clickable. I think Sarah's planning on going to Dutta.
Well, I mean, she can. I'm not saying she can't go. But I can tell you that, I'm definitely going to be going there. So, I think that even though TFM is open source, I believe that it's respectful to, well, it doesn't matter. Anybody can go, and there's, but this is something where we just need someone that's going there, that's going to do, that's going to represent TFM
Franklin, West Virginia,
to
United
the
States.
best of their
10.1 miles,
abilities,
176 degrees.
and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, anyways, yeah. And if I think, though, if someone goes for TFM, I think it would be good to get with Andy and say, hey, because, he came to me, we talked about it, and, he really wants, things to go good this time. And it's going to. So, anyways.
Clickable button, chat, Tyler Chambliss. Well, there's no excuse for me not to go since it's only 2 hours away. Clickable button, chat, Brandon Armstrong. I think that talking flight monitor deserves a lot more respect and a very low professionally. The presentation. Clickable button, chat, BVI pilots. Say something.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's 2 hours away from me, Tyler, but, if you're going to just talk about how you fly, by all means, go ahead, but I believe, if whoever, I don't care who it is, if you're going to go, you got to be professional about it, and it should be discussed with Andy before anyone goes and talks for him or Jason or TFM. I mean, that should be a conversation that you know, happens with, you know, with Andy. I mean, they worked hard on this program, and they don't want 20 different people going and talking, 'cause it's just going to make it a mess. But you know, they're not going to. The other thing is they're not going to accept, you know, 10 different people talking about the same thing. There's just not going to be time like that. But yeah, we're good here. I done spoke with someone about it, and they've already got things noted and put down, and so I thought, man, I'm glad to be rushing to get get her name in on this. But the person I spoke with, they were very, very polite, and yeah, it's going to work out. It's going to be nice. So anyway, back to the conversation here.
Say something. Section out of say out. BVI Pilots. Clickable button. Yeah, agreed. Gonna see John's gonna show us his prosecutor pro voice. Lol. Tyler Chambliss. Clickable button. Chat actions. Some presentation, and I think you will give that to everybody. I think that talking flight monitor deserves a lot more respect and a very low professionally. Some presentation, and I think you will give that to everybody.
I hope to do a good job. I mean, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but you guys see what I'm saying, though. I just want to. I want to give BVI the name they deserve. And again, nothing about anybody that went before, but that was, you know, there were some people that, you know, was hoping that things would have been a little different, I guess. But anywho, it's gonna be great this time. It's gonna be fun. I've already checking my window over here.
At RTE Lex 1/3 PM DG 700 Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D. Distance to descent 219/0:03340.
I will tell you guys, where I'm landing is not a very big airport, so I'm crossing my fingers on this one. As a matter of fact, we do have an ILS for this, so let me.
Live streaming YouTube Studio Group. At RTE Lex Streamlabs Test. New tab Google. Form 1 row 1. Star untitled note. English 1 row 2. 4. When do pilots turn on the airport room? Favorite. Star untitled note. Destination runway row 2 column 6. Runway combo box collapsed. Choose destination runway. Airport edit plan. Elkins, West Virginia, United States. Flex. 2 runways loaded. Runway combo box 04 collapsed. 22.
4 and 22, you guys.
04. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered vehicle.
Well, this is going to be an interesting flight.
04. Airport edits. Bills and tails edit red only. Name Bill 04. Identifier. ILEX name. Bill frequency 110.10. 110.10. Next waypoint. HD2. Distance 80 knots. 1. Steep dot. 1. 0.
110.10.
Course 45.5.
45.
Slope 3 degrees. Course 45 point. Frequency 1. Name Bill 04. Identifier. ILEX. Name Bill 04. Frequency 110.10. Course 45.5. Slope 3 degrees. Distance feet. 1,311. Distance NM. 215. Land. 215.8113600736737. Distance 1,311,294.7886555.
110.10.
Distance feet. Slope 3. Course 45.5.
And the course is 45.
Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered P4.
Alright.
NAV 1. 113.70. Course 0.
I'm going to go ahead and put it in.
Set nav radios. Nav 1 frequency edit selected 1.
Never hurts to be
removed.
prepared. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in here.
Nav 1 course edit selected. Land selection removed. Nav 2 frequent land selection removed. Nav 2 course edit select land selection removed. OK but rest. Lockheed Martin registered. Nav 1, 113.70, horse 0, VORID.
No, not 113. It does this
Set nav radios.
sometimes.
Nav 1 frequency edit selected 1 blank selection room. Nav 1 course edit selected 0 blank selection remove. Nav 2 frequency edit selected 110.60. Nav 2 frequency edit blank selection remove. Ramp. Nav 2 course edit selected 0 blank selection remove. 45.
45.
OK but rest. Lockheed Martin registered free part. Nav 1 113.70 horse 0 VORID odd granted a joint
Is
channel.
it? Hold on.
Set nav radios. Nav 1 frequency edit
being
selected 113.70.
Silly.
Blank 107 dot 3 1
110.10.
110.10. Nav 1 course edit selected 0 blank 00. 4 5 blank. Nav 2 frequency edit selected 110.60.
That's saying 110.60. I don't
Blank
want
1
60.
blank 0 6.
We want 110.10.
Nav 2 course edit selected 0 blank 0 and 0. 5 blank. Lockheed Martin registered free part 3D registered V4. Nav 1 110.10 horse 45.
There we go. Brandon, how are you, my friend? I seen you popped into the room.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my little midget.
I just figured I'd pop in here to do a general reminder to everybody. If you want to chat with us, please stay on topic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I just saw a individual go off topic a little bit just a second ago.
Yeah, most
And,
definitely. Mm-hmm.
Please don't mention other things other than what we're talking about flying. Just don't do it.
Yeah, we'd rather just stay on topic. That way things stay smooth and we don't gotta,
Because I was just monitoring YouTube chat and I saw that and I wanted to pop in here and gently remind individuals of that.
Yeah, and that's, that's not a, every now and then we want things to be that way because of this person or that person. It is a general rule that we have. Just keep it on topic and then we don't got to worry about anything, right?
Yep, exactly.
But yeah, I don't know how many people plan on going down to this expo thing, but I can tell you that, like I said, I had a conversation with the main programmer at this point, which I've not been able to talk to Jason here lately, but I'm sure I will talk to him at some point. But I know, like, Andy's like, yeah, I want you to go down there and represent TFM. And I mean, he clearly was like, no, I don't want no other representatives. Because they're not going to do that. They're only going to allow one top, like TFM, and then you got another program,
Virginia, United States,
FSX or whatever. They're not going to allow like
Not gonna
5
lie,
different
2 or 3
people.
different
So
topics.
hopefully people will, well, just keep it, keep things good. Don't make it an issue. I know we're going to be working really hard on this. So you better believe that when it happens, everybody's going to like it. The video presentation that we're going to be doing is going to be, it's not going to be like anything we've ever done. I can tell you that for a fact.
Considering it's in my home state, I'm not very far from Houston where it's going to be. I'd love to go and check out some of the other exhibitors and everything like that and chat with them afterwards and hear the other presentations as well as the one about TFM. I think it'd be fun.
Being as I'm going, I mean, if you wanted to join down there, you could definitely do that, and then we could check out other stuff while we're there.
Oh yeah, we can. Let's do that. Let's make it a trip. That'd be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah, not a bad idea at all. Not at all.
I've actually been hoping that something like that would come to Texas.
they must have it in different spots each time they do it.
Yeah, I think the last time they had it in San Diego, and this time it's going to be in Houston, which is pretty awesome. I'm actually surprised it didn't
Lockheed Martin
have it in
registered
Austin.
Distance to descent 167/0:02546.
Yeah.
As P3DV4 new weather updated. The coded textual weather for KSXL wind 170 at 1 knots visibility 10 plus SM 99 plus M clouds broken at 4300 feet temperature 17.9 C dew point 17.3 C precipitation unrecorded altimeter 1016 MD
Right back. Only
29.9
got
inches.
150 miles before we turn our descent.
All right, folks. I hope everybody's doing good this late night, early morning. Like I said, I figured I'd pop into here and say hello, and I just figured I couldn't sleep, so I was like, what the heck? I'll just pop in and say hey on a video so people can get used to me. I'm going to be making a lot of appearances, folks. And not just talking either. I'm going to be doing some flights on this channel as well. Once I get good at flying that 737, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay. It's a bit hot here. It has been hot. It's going to be in the hundreds again today, unfortunately. But that's what happens in Texas during the summer. You get really high heat and humidity. So we just got to deal with it. That's all right. So that is what's going on with me. Just getting everything ready here to be trained. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think John's on his way back. Oh, there he comes.
Alright, guys. I am back. And we'll see. Brandon, you with us?
Yep, I'm still here.
Alright. How is my audio coming through, by the way?
Your audio on YouTube is coming through, and on here, perfect. You're perfect.
Distance to descent 150/0:023:0. West Virginia, United States.
We're
West
currently
Virginia, United States.
in West Virginia. Yeah, and like I said, for any of us that don't go by vision, you know, it's okay to the way I've got it, but
Elkin, West Virginia, United
if
States.
there was
4.0
sighted
miles,
people
294
watching,
degrees.
they'd be seeing the Streamlab window, but
Yeah.
I'll get that straightened out. And I know we got a new person that's going to be subscribing to the channel, so that's cool. Always nice to have
I don't know if they have yet.
new people,
they
but
said they would text me when they do. So
yeah.
but they were very interested when I told them about we do flight simming. They were very interested in how we do that. They were asking, "Can you tell me more about it?" I'm like, "Yeah. What do you want to know?"
Now, was
And I
this a
just
sighted
told them in
person
the-
or blind too?
Oh
or?
yeah, this is a fully sighted person.
Very cool.
Yep. I just pointed them in the direction of this channel, so hopefully, maybe later on today or whenever they want, they'll subscribe here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the airport that I'm going to, it's a good thing I'm flying the business class jet, because
Yeah, the latest runway can handle a medium-sized business jet.
Yeah, when I looked at runways that have ILS, there was only 2 runways. Don't know if you've seen that or not. Runway 4
did.
and runway 22.
Yep.
So I'm just like, okay.
You know, and I gotta say, the person that I was just talking about, I had to explain to them a little bit because they thought it was a game. They're like, well, I hope it's a fun game / sport. I said, no, we take this as serious as if we were flying in the real aircraft. It's not a game, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they were, they're very, very interested in it, so.
That's great. It really is. I like.
Next waypoint, CVT, distance 145 nautical miles, bearing 294 degrees, 22 minutes, 9 seconds.
I've always had a thing for aviation.
Me too. I love anything to do with aviation, whether it be airplanes, space flight, anything. Helicopters.
I'm going to be doing something pretty exciting tomorrow as well. I'm sure you'll be joining me on this. I left a updated message on the other channel that I do. You know what I'm talking about? The channel. I'm not going to say the name right now, but LWJ.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be introducing BVI Pilots to that channel.
Nice.
And hopefully get some more momentum over here to BVI Pilots.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely join you in that pursuit.
You know, the other channel, I mean, I've got over 1,000 subs. So hopefully I can, you know, get, even if I only get 20 more people from there. Well,
Hey, it's 20 more subscribers than you got now, right?
yeah, exactly. So let's go ahead and check. We've already got our descent checklist done. So let's check.
Distance to descent 120/0:01824.
Oh yeah, we're not far. 120 miles, and I'll tell you what, that'll go by quick. So if you want to stick around until we get done here, that'd be good.
Yep.
But yeah, I love flying, you guys, and
I do too.
I'm going to tell you that it's one of them things that, if given the opportunity to fly in any way, I would do it no matter the risk.
Oh, I would too.
Because of the amount of motivation that I have for it.
Cullen, West Virginia, United States, 0.6 nautical mile.
Secondly,
104.
I believe in technology.
Me too.
You know, it's just like the cars that have complete driverless vehicles.
Yeah.
I believe in that stuff. Have there been some horrible things happen? Yeah. But, key point is this. It was never the computer's fault.
Yeah, it was always human error.
Every time. Even when Google Car was still testing it, when it was just called Google Car. The times that it had wrecked, it was because of actual drivers.
You know, it's interesting we're bringing this up because
and they ran into it.
Oh yeah.
Or pulled out in front of it. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your thought there, but
no,
I
you're
was going
good.
to say it's interesting we're bringing this.
But
up
I was just
now.
thinking about. No, just kidding. Go ahead.
Now,
go ahead.
I was thinking about it just now when you brought this up about, since you said it was human error in the cars, Same could be said about the Boeing Max 10 crashes in 2018. That was human error too. It was, because everybody said, "Oh, it's the computer's fault. It's the software's fault." No, it was human error on their part because they didn't train the pilots how to use the software correctly.
Right. Now, they did do some updates on the software, but if they had been trained on what to do in that situation,
that wouldn't have happened.
No. But they couldn't turn it off. It just was staying on, would not go off. Had they been able to turn it off, well, that would have never happened.
Yep.
They would have got leveled out, got their climb back in, and been good to go.
I love when something like that goes wrong. If it's driverless cars, aircraft, the first thing people want to do is jump the gun and go, "Oh, it's the technology, it's the software." No, not all the time. It could be human error, it could be pilot error, it could be Boeing manufacturer error, not software.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Computers do fail. But in cases like this, normally if the computer fails, they have something that's going to back it up.
Yep.
It's going to say, okay, if this fails, then we're going to do this. Well, if that fails, then we're going to do this. So it's almost impossible.
Look at the Artemis. Look at the Artemis spacecraft right now. It's going through a lot of trouble with fueling up to practice for launch. They were having trouble last month, and they're like, "Okay, this failed. Let's do this. Let's roll back. Let's fix it. Let's do something else." Here we are, out at the launch pad again to do another attempt at what's called a wet dress rehearsal, which is basically fueling the rocket to almost launch capability, but then they're going to stop. They're going to hold and see if anything leaks. So there you go.
Wow,
it's incredible. I mean, any sort of flight, whether it be aviation, aircraft, or space flight, you have setbacks sometimes, and it's not always software related. It could be internal parts. It could be a number of things, and that's what they have practice runs for.
Let's see here. Yeah, I just, like I say, I'm a big person about technology and stuff. And 83 miles ago. I think we've came a long ways with
Kentucky, United States, 1.7 nautical miles, 181
space flight.
degrees.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, to sit back and think about where it might be in 20 years.
I'll even go further than that. What if it, think about what it might be like, or will be like in 10 years from now. Just in 10 years.
I think it's going to be amazing.
I agree.
I believe, and maybe I'm going too fast here, but I believe in our time, I believe that there's going to be new designs, new plans, made, tested, and approved, where we will see space flight. And I don't mean just to the moon and back. I mean space flight.
Matter of fact, we're actually testing right now, here in Texas, a vehicle capable of that called Starship.
What's the details about it? Do you know? Like,
It's a capsule, and I believe it's another spacecraft that Elon Musk company is designing.
I wonder how it's going to stay charged.
Distance to descent 70/0:01055.
That I don't know. I think it's going to use what the Dragon spacecraft uses as far as the trunk system goes for charging. Maybe it's going to have solar charging capability.
Because that's the biggest challenge right now.
No, yeah.
Um,
I think SpaceX has got it figured out, though. I think they're going to come up with
I think it's going to come down to some form of recyclable, like a way of having a type of energy source that is recyclable and reusable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, nuclear or,
Nuclear.
Even a small spacecraft, it would take a smaller amount of nuclear charge to keep it going.
Yeah.
As P3DB4
But-
weather updated, the coded textual weather for KPMH winds.
Hopefully something better than nuclear, because there's just too many risks involved in nuclear.
Yeah, we
But
really need to come up with something better than that.
I do really believe that within 20 years, space travel will be nothing. I mean, not like nothing doesn't exist, but I mean, it'll be something that we'll be able
It'll
to
be
do without
routine.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe we'll have people on Mars and other planets in 20 years or more.
All right, let's take a look here.
Distance to descent 58/0:009:1.
58 miles, ladies and gentlemen,
Distance to descent 57/0:00854.
which is only
By the way,
the
Distance to descent
time
56/0:00848.
8 minutes and 48
Nice.
seconds before our descent will begin, where we're going to land on Mars. No. It'd be cool to have
Pretty
something
good.
like this. It'd be cool to have something like this where you're flying like this, only flying in space.
that would, I would love to have that as a landing challenge. Can you land a spacecraft on Mars without
Stand by,
going to
ladies and
pieces?
gentlemen. We are headed to Mars. And after we go to Mars, we're going out even further. And we're going to go to
Pluto.
Pluto. There you go. I couldn't think of one, damn it.
That would be the next solid world.
Distance to descent
because the rest in between you
51/0:00758.
can't land on.
But we have no idea what might be on the other
Password Kentucky,
side
United States,
of
8.2 nautical miles.
what is that area called in space? It's an astro field. The astro belt.
The asteroid belt.
Yeah. Who knows what's on the other side of that?
Well, maybe the James Webb Telescope can tell us.
Echo. What planets is beyond the astro belt in space?
From SlidePlayer.com, beyond the asteroid belt is another group of planets that includes Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, known as the outer planets.
Abstract cursor.
Okay, so Neptune and them are our outer planets, so
Yeah.
that's on the other side of the asteroid belt. But the danger
you
of
can't
flying
land on
through the
video.
asteroid belt
Normal cursor.
actually would not be dangerous at all. I
No,
learned
because
that
you would
too.
be going the same
Distance
speed
to
as the
descent
asteroids.
45/0:007:0.
45 miles until we drop off all these wonderful people. I was going to say something else, but I'm like, wait a minute. I'm streaming. Don't say it, dude.
Yeah.
But, yeah, hopefully we have a nice descent. Where we can connect. Here's the thing I need you guys to understand about the ILS. The ILS, just because there's an ILS, doesn't always mean that it's a full ILS.
Yep.
Sometimes you get an ILS that only will connect to one piece of it. And Brandon, I think if you understand what I'm saying, explain to them what I mean by that.
So, for example, if it's not a full ILS, sometimes you'll connect to the localizer and not the glide slope.
That's right.
You might not connect to that, which we've had happen before.
And I can land, if you think about it, it's kind of like doing an RNAV, right? Because you still got something kind of guiding you a little bit.
Right.
And what you could do is, even if you only connect to one of them, you could still activate the V-lock. No, the V-lock.
Oh yeah, the V-lock. Yeah.
Because that will still help keep you in line with, and if there's nothing there, then it's not going to hurt nothing. So.
Right. By the way, I want to point something else out to people. We've been getting a lot of people. Some up here have said to us, well, anti-ice isn't required on aircraft. We went through an entire checklist this afternoon, and yes, it is. It's on the wings and on the engines. You definitely need it. It literally said in the checklist for both of them, anti-ice required for both of them.
It's a must. You gotta have it. Even if you use it and maybe you made a mistake and it wasn't as cold as you thought, it's not gonna hurt nothing.
I would rather have it on and not need it than not have it on and need it.
One of the important times for it is when you're doing a descent or taking off.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I'm going to look here in a second just to make sure.
Yep.
Sometimes first officer likes to be silly.
And
forgot his cup of coffee and wasn't awake and forgot.
Maybe he didn't go to the Starbucks and get his coffee before he decided to get on the aircraft.
Yeah, or didn't get his boba tea. Man, I want some boba tea. I really want some boba tea.
I'm gonna have to come up there and try that tea. You keep raving about how good it is.
It's really good, man. It's like them little round frozen. They're almost like little Jello balls, but they're frozen, and so that acts as your ice. But then when one of the little bitty pellets hits your mouth, it'll pop. And puts that flavor. I think the boba lemonade would be better. I'll try that next time. And if you're here watching, I'm not responding to chat just because we're not looking at the chat right now. Because I gotta be paying attention to my controls here.
Well, let me see. I'll open up YouTube. I'll see what's going on chat.
I'll
see if I can.
We're gonna do left bracket, Control P as in Paul, and then I'm gonna Alt Tab.
Live stream menu, act RTU, stream left, 737 cot channels preview, level 0 overhead collapse 1 to 1. Expanded, 0 level 1 flight controls 1 to 1.
I'll pause that.
Electric pressurization 1 to 1 level 1.
Going all the way down to electric pressurization.
Anti-ice 1 to 1 level 1.
Okay, Tyler.
Anti-ice.
Window
He
E
doesn't
left
need
side
to
check
do
box
that.
checked.
That's kind of a ridiculous
Left forward
statement you
check box
just
checked.
made.
Right forward check box checked.
What was it?
Right side check box checked.
He
Group box 1
basically
broken. Left pro P
said
check box checked. Right pro P check box checked. Wing anti-ice check box not checked.
Wing anti-ice is not checked.
Checked.
It is
fun
now.
with that rollout. I'd hit those brakes as hard as you can on touchdown. LOL.
No, that won't be necessary. The runway's plenty long enough.
Come on,
Engine
dude.
1 checkbox checked.
Yeah, you don't got to use that'd be like using auto brakes 5. That's too much.
Engine 2 checkbox
That's
checked.
overkill.
I'd be burning my brakes up. See, I got to repair stuff because I turn that stuff on as far as being able to be damaged.
Panels preview. Anti-ice 1 to 1 level 1.
But anti-ice was off. It's on now.
Pressurization 1 to 1 level 1.
Check that.
Cruise alt edit selected 10,000. Land 10,000 0 1.
You go to the panel,
Land.
left bracket, Control P, open the tree view, go to the bottom to electrical, and you'll see it.
Okay.
Set CRZ alt button.
I think what I'm going to
Rest.
do, I'm going to get into a habit.
Landing mode edit selected
Before I do
1100.
takeoff, I'm going to double
landing mode
check
button.
that, make sure it's on. Even before I take off from the
Landing mode edit
departure.
selected 1100. Set landing.
Airport.
Panels preview. Pressurization 1 to 1 level 1.
Alright, so now I'm going to close that.
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered V4.
Alright, let's see where we're at here.
268 knots indicated. Distance to descent 3/0:0024.
Alright, we got 3 miles until descent.
MCP altitude 1,000 feet VNAV. Two 265
Okay,
knots
I'm not
indicated.
seeing any more chats come in yet.
Want to remind you guys, if you're watching this at a later time, you're not subscribed to the channel, tap on that subscribe button and join us here at BVI Pilots. We'd love to have you. Just make sure you set your notifications to always so you're notified each and every time that we publish a new video or go live. You can also follow us on Twitch at Twitch TV/PilotLife2020. Go there, follow us. We do videos there as well. And of course, there's Twitter. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/BVI Pilots. That is BVI, Bravo, Victor, India, Pilots, PILOTS.
33,000 feet.
And we're starting our descent here.
Minus 1709 feet per minute.
Alright, and folks, if y'all got a
Live
chat
streaming YouTube
question,
tweet at
I'm
RTE Lex 1
monitoring,
/3
so
PMDG 730.
if y'all
Red
have
only.
anything to write in,
Multi-line
I'll
select
pass
Lex.
it along
RT.
if it's...
EE Lex 1
Yep,
300.
or he can just answer the question because
Or I can answer it
11.6 NM1.
myself.
CBG 200. Act RTE Lex 1 /3. Act RTE Lex.
he pretty much knows everything that I know.
Act RTE Lex 1 291 degrees 7.0 NM. 1 CBG 261 /FL 305.
Alright, we're going to be
Not
doing
seeing
our
any more
first
chats.
waypoint is 30,500.
32,190 feet
We're
ASL.
at 32,190. We got 6 miles before, we got 6 miles to get there.
32,000 feet.
Yeah.
Act RTE 291 degrees 6.1 NM. Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. R3D registered V4. 257 knots indicated.
Believe it or not, our speed isn't really that fast today with
Lawrence, Kentucky, United
the
States. 0.4 nautical.
business jet here. We're only doing
256 knots indicated.
256 knots.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah.
Waypoint Warsaw.
I'm
Distance 20
guessing
nautical.
you had good weather the whole flight today.
It was pretty smooth. Takeoff was a little rough because Active Sky
21,000
wasn't
feet.
matching the weather like it should have. It was saying that we had
Right.
wind that was 17 knots with 29 wind gusts, but that was inaccurate. As soon as we got off the ground, the weather straightened out, and we were good to go.
253 knots indicated.
Well, I'm
FMC
monitoring
speed.
chat and I'm not seeing any more messages come in as of yet.
Okay.
So,
30,141 feet ASL.
Alright, we're at
RTE Lex 1
30,000. Let's
Edit
check
red
our
on.
leg page.
Act RTE 291 degrees 0.1. CVG 261 /FL 306. Act RT 223 degrees 16.11. Warsaw 261 /FL 255.
Alright, FL 255. That is 25,500.
223 degrees 16.1 NM.
And we got 16 miles to be there. We got plenty of time. So I'm not going to...
Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin.
speed up or anything. Just let it do its thing.
252 knots indicated. 29,267 feet ASL. 28,707 feet AG. 252 knots indicated.
Oh, let's see if I got any new ones here.
29,000 feet.
Nope. Let me write a test and see if that comes in real quick.
Should be good. We might not have anybody
We
chatting
might
right
not
now.
have viewers. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm just
Or
going to see if
just
mine goes through real quick.
People just watching and not chatting. One or the other.
Okay. Yep.
28,176 feet
That
ASL.
is working.
We're at
So, yeah, we don't have anyone chatting right
28,178 feet.
251 knots indicated.
now. Nice.
251 knots indicated.
$27,669 feet ASL.
All right. Looking real good here, guys.
26,363 feet AG. Total fuel 13,900.
We got 13,000 pounds of fuel, so we're good
250
there.
knots indicated. 27,000 feet. Speed box. Speed edit selected FMC speed. Speed FMC button alt plus S. Pressed. Speed box visible. Speed MCP. Speed edit selected 261. Land 21. Land 162. Lockheed Martin. MCP speed 250. 255 knots indicated. 256 knots indicated. 26,000 feet. 256 knots indicated. Next 256 knots indicated. 25,000 256 knots indicated. Act RTE legs 1/3
Look
PMDG
at our leg page here
727.
again.
Act RT 223 degrees 2.3 nm. 1 Warsa 261/FL 256.
That was perfect for the 255, 25,000.
223 degrees 2.3 nm.
Nice.
Only got 2 miles to go,
25,466 feet ASL.
and we're at 25,400. So we did good on that waypoint.
Act RT 223
Yeah, you
degrees
did.
2. Act 222 degrees 10.9 nm. 1 Nerve 261/FL 225. ASCII 3 DV4 new weather updated. Decoded textual. Lockheed Martin registered pre-par 3. Lockheed Martin registered.
Nice
25,000
smooth
feet.
descent here, you guys. 22,000 is our next waypoint.
24,813 feet ASL. 254 knots indicated. Nav 1 110.10 course 45. Re-autopilot instruments enabled. Re-hills disabled. Re-hills enabled.
ILS is enabled.
$24,000 feet.
I got a good feeling about this.
Yeah, I think you're going to land and land smoothly.
Yeah, I think so.
Valley, Indiana, United States. 4.5 nautical miles, 343 degrees. $23,036 feet AS. 20.
And you guys can tell I kind of go back and forth between the
Multi-line selected.
cockpit window and the leg pages so I can keep an eye on the
RT left
waypoints.
222 degrees 2.1 nm.
Yep.
Alright,
It's
so
always
1
important
Nerve
to do.
261/FL 225.
to that 22,000, we got 1 mile to go.
22,582 feet ASL.
And I'm at 22,516
22,516 feet ASL.
right now, so we're dead on.
Oh, yeah, you're doing
220.
good.
Act RT 222 degrees 16.7 nm.
Alright, 16
1
miles.
RTSTN 261/17,904.
It's going to be 17,904.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-par 3. Lockheed
So-
Martin registered pre-par 3.
There's no reason that I need to speed up. If the waypoint was further away, less
22,000
miles
feet.
and further away, that's when I would want to drop quicker. But because of just how good these waypoints are lining up, I'm just not going to touch it. We're just going to let it do its thing.
254 knots indicated. 21,605 feet ASL.
I will be moving this down here in a minute when we get to about 18,000.
254 knots indicated.
We're going to go from 254 to 240 knots. When I get to 12,000, we're going down to 230 knots. I'm going to keep it at 230 until I get under 8,000. And then I'll be looking at, until I get to 8,000, then I'll be switching down to about 210 knots. About 4,000, I'll be going to 190 knots. So to give you kind of idea how I'm going to be doing that.
Okay.
Running applications list. Act editor. Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3 deer. 20,693 feet ASL. 255 knots indicated.
Go ahead and knock out 240 knots here at 20,000.
Speed edit selected 250. Land.
And I'm doing this because I want you guys to realize that
Land.
if you want to slow down,
240. 200. 0. Land.
just do it.
0. Land.
There's nothing stopping you
240.
as long as you're not getting
Lockheed
in
Martin
the
registered.
red zone for stalling, which in the 737 business class one, I believe is around 120 knots.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wanted to, I could be doing 140 knots right now. But
I would rather on my descent, like,
20,000 feet.
and I was going to point this out too. You don't want to be fighting at the last minute when you're getting close to 10,000 to slow down to 250 or below. I would rather slow down and say 20,000 to 240. That way, when you're at 10,000, you'll be good as far as your speeds go.
yeah, exactly. And remember, for the ILS, you want to at least be anywhere from 180 knots to 220.
CDU message displayed.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The path unachievable.
Act RTE Lex 1.
Now, I didn't want to look at this
Edit
because it
red
said path unachievable. Sometimes to do that, don't freak out.
Act RTE 222 degrees 3.0 nm. 1 RTSTN 261 / 17,904. 19,162 feet ASL. Act RT 222 degrees 3.0 nm.
Just still got 3
19,000
miles to
feet.
go to get to 17,000. Sometimes it'll do that and just go to the next waypoint, let it do what it's doing.
CDU message clear.
261 /
What, when it does that path
17,905.
unachievable thing?
Yep, just get it focused, you know. As long as it's going to the next waypoint and you're not, you know, your LNAV's still good.
Act RT 128 degrees 21.6 nm.
Alright, 21 miles and we got to be at
12,286.
12,286. Now, do your math.
128 degrees when Act RT Lex 1 / 2 128 degrees 21.6 nm.
21 miles to go.
18,372
We're at
feet ASL.
18,000 right now. So, that's only 7,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
We're dropping
Minus 1286 feet per minute.
1,000 feet a minute.
18,000 feet.
Well,
Minus 1220 feet per minute.
1220 a minute. So that should be enough to tell you that you're going to be at 12,000 in time.
17,728
Yep.
feet ASL. Evidence Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3
Now,
243 knots indicated.
if you wanted to speed up, you could. If this waypoint said 12,000A, I'd speed up. But
RT 128 degrees 19.8 nm.
I don't want to go too far below this waypoint.
RT 128
On
degrees 19.8 nm. 1 leg 261 / 12,286. 102 height 240 / 6717.
Now the next waypoint from 12,000 is 6,000. So that's going to be a tricky one.
253 stop 192 / 2,508.
But the one after that is spread out a little bit
17,000
too. But it's 2,500A. Okay? So that's why them waypoints are kind of far apart there. More near the, you know, closer to the end of the flight here.
Act RT 128 degrees 14.1 leg 261 / 12,208. Act RT 128 degrees 14.1 nm. 1 leg 261 / 12,000. Lockheed Martin 16,500 minus 1,004 feet per minute. 244 knots
NAV1
indicated.
has localizer. Localizer is alive.
243 knots indicated.
Runway heading
16,387 feet ASL.
Now I could speed up a little bit. If I want to do that, I'll just hit my slash key.
Minus 1827 feet per minute.
See, I'm dropping at 1827 a minute.
16,002 VASL. Altimeter 1013. 15,800.
I'm at
59 VASL.
15,000. If I look at my mileage,
Edit Renault. At RT 128 degrees 8.5 NM.
8 miles to go, and I need to be at 12,000.
15,395 VASL. Minus 2608 feet per minute. Altimeter. 15,204 VASL. Minus 2543 feet per minute.
Dropping at 2543 a minute. So do your math. You tell me, am I going to make it? Yeah.
14,786 VASL.
CDU
244
message
knots indicated.
displayed. Tie on above 10 degrees.
14,443 VASL. 14,296 VASL. 14,216 VASL. 14,064 VASL. 13,900. Spoilers retracted.
Alright.
Speed
Going
at
to change my speed to 230.
230.
Glide slope is alive. NAV1 has glide slope.
Now, I've already got something saying something about glide slope, but I'm not turning an approach on at 12,000 feet. Not doing it.
No, that's
folks.
too
27
high.
nautical miles. Bearing
Not gonna
128
do it.
degrees. 4 minutes, 58 seconds. Nav 1, 110.10, force 45. Hills, glide slope, 239 knots indicated. Nav 1, 110.10, force 45. Hills, glide slope angle, minus 3.0 degrees. Hills 04, localizer heading 47. MCP heading 20 L nav. Heading 130. MCP heading 20 L nav. 13,332 VASL. Minus 801 feet per minute. 13,268 VASL.
I think we're just about done with the messages for the night. I don't.
Yeah, you can close the
incoming.
YouTube part. I got some viewers that come on, they'll just sit back and watch it. They won't even say nothing. If they got a question, they'll email us.
13,020 VASL. 13,
I was just
233 knots
monitoring
indicated.
just in case there were more that came.
Yeah, I
down
mean,
that
if you
could
want
pass
to,
on.
you can, by all means.
Minus 988 feet per minute.
I'll monitor all the way down to the
12,876 feet.
ground, so
12,281 feet. 233 knots indicated.
We're at 233,000, or 200,
Wow.
233 knots. If we was at 233,000, we better be in space, folks.
yeah, you'd be out of the Earth's atmosphere if you were that high.
If we
though.
was going
You
that
can't go
fast
that
toward
high.
the ground, I think we could just jet right through the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Twelve thousand 16 feet ASL. Minus 10 feet per 233 knots indicated.
Alright, we're still at 233.
Act RTE legs 1. Edit Renault. Act RTE 129 degrees 17.1. Height 240 slash 6717.
Alright, I'm going to
Lockheed
speed this
Martin
up a little
register.
bit. Because we need to be at near 6,000 in 17 miles.
Oh yeah.
Minus 1378 feet per minute.
That's about
Forsyth, Kentucky, United States.
2,000
2.7
feet a
nautical miles,
minute.
188 degrees.
well,
Minus 23, 13 feet per minute.
that's what we're going. We'll make
11,000 feet.
we'll make it there in time.
Altimeter 1013. 10,889 feet ASL. 10,723 feet. 233 knots indicated.
Nice thing is that when you set your speed, you can slow down and still be able to keep your speed where you want it and drop
Mm-hmm.
as fast as you need.
Minus 19, 13 feet per minute.
That's good.
Minus 1955 feet. 9960 feet ASL. 9881 feet ASL. Minus 1870 feet per minute. 233 knots indicated. 9692 feet ASL. Spoilers retracted. 9455 feet ASL. Altimeter 235 knots indicated. $92.20 feet ASL.
I went ahead and brought one of my flaps out.
234 knots indicated. 1998 feet ASL. 9,000 feet. Flap 8916 feet ASL. Spoilers retracted. Speed edit selected 230 blank. Blank.
The
Blank.
best thing
Blank.
you want to do is try to be
220.
have your flaps already where they need to be by the time you get set up for the ILS.
Lockheed Martin 8388 feet ASL. Minus 1260 feet. 239 knots indicated. 240 knots indicated. 240 knots indicated. MCP speed 220. Flaps. 241 knots indicated. 241 knots indicated. 241 knots indicated. 240 knots indicated. 8,000 feet. 240 knots indicated.
When I get to about 5,000, I'll turn approach on.
240 knots indicated. 7745 feet ASL. Altimeter. 240 knots indicated. Speed edit selected 220. Blank. 220. 0. Blank. Blank. Lockheed Martin red. 239 knots indicated. Flaps 2.
I'm going to go out to flaps 5.
7349 feet ASL. Flaps 5.
Now what I'm going to do,
Next waypoint. Stop. Distance. 40. Act RTE elect. Live streaming YouTube. Streamlabs desktop. New tab. Google Chrome row 1. Form 1 row 2 column 1.
I'm going to turn
Form
on
one,
Form
activate.
1. I'm going to go to my Form 1.
Descent CHK. Landing CHK. After landing. Press button. Conflict button. Connect voice button.
I'm going to turn on the voice
7,000
button
feet.
for a minute. So if you don't hear me talking for a few minutes, you'll know why.
Connected button. Voice
So
button.
Yep.
you're going to hear me go quiet just for a minute. Brandon, you can talk.
Yep. Okay, folks. So yeah, he's going to
Form
turn
one, row
on the
one, column
voice
two.
button so he can do his landing checklist.
Form 1 unavailable.
So,
Form 1 row 1 column 2. Details button Alt plus D. Continue button Alt plus C. Pressed. Voice button. Lockheed Martin registered pre Lockheed Martin registered pre 3D register. 6651 feet ASL.
so yeah, he's doing his landing checklist, folks.
Approach on.
Oh, he's doing his approach.
Form 1 row 1 column 2. Voice button. Pressed.
Approach
Form 1.
on.
Continue button. Details button Alt plus continue button Alt pressed. Voice button. Lockheed Martin registered pre Stick Lockheed Martin registered pre 3D registered V4. 5945 feet ASL. 223 knots. Speed edit selected 2 blank. 210.
Speed 210 knots.
Yep.
Lockheed Martin registered pre 220 knots indicated. 5618, 4580, 216 knots indicated. Flap. $209 knots indicated. 208 knots indicated. 208 knots indicated.
All right. Let me see if I'm still got
5,000 feet.
YouTube open here. Let me see if we got any chat coming in.
211 knots indicated. 4850,
No, we
3870 feet.
don't. So
211 knots indicated.
I'm gonna close that.
4721. Speed edit selected 2. Blank. 0, not 1. Nicholasville, 190. SP3DV4 new weather updated. Decoded textual weather for K.
Set speed 190.
Lockheed Martin, 212 knots indicate. Form 1 row 1 column 2. Voice button. Pressed. Form 1.
Approach.
Details button Alt plus D. Continue button Alt pressed.
Yep.
Voice button. Flaps 15.
Approach.
Auto
Oh
button.
boy.
Voice
This is
button.
where it gets tricky,
Lockheed
folks.
Martin register. Lockheed Martin 3918 feet ASL.
It really does.
Gear down. Dot. 3809. 2918. 195 knots indicated. Distance to destination 17/0 colon 3707 feet 2813 feet at.
For some reason, it likes to not go to approach.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
188 knots indicated. 3379. 2530 feet. 187 knots indicated. Flaps 15.
That's what it's doing to me right now.
Flaps 25.
It's not letting me activate approach.
Yeah, this is where I said it was getting tricky, folks.
I'm not sure why it does this.
164 knots indicated.
Yeah.
3279 feet ASL. 2469 feet at. 159 knots indicated.
But we're going to do it a different way.
Panels preview. Level 0 overhead collapse 1 expanded. Level 1
Okay.
flight controls 1. Electrical 1 to 1 level 1. Fuel 1 to 1 level 1. MCP 1 to 1 level 1. Iron 1 to 1 level 1. MCP 1 to 1 level 1. Autopilot modes grouping. CWSB off. CMDP off button. CMDA on. Approach off button. Rest. Approach on. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered. P4. LNAV light off.
1087 below.
There we go.
Right 149. 1145 below. Right 146.
166 knots indicated.
1211.
Badly, you gotta
25.
put it down.
Right
165 knots indicated.
133. 977 below. Right
161 knots indicated.
115.
3056 feet AS.
1057 below.
169 knots indicated.
Right 98. 1200 below. Right 80. 1156 below. Right 62.
34 feet AS.
952
feet at.
126
160 knots
below.
indicated.
Right 46.
164 feet per minute.
1061 below.
169 knots indicated.
Right 28. 802 below. Right 11. 974 below. Left 7. Glide slope is alive. NAV1 has localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading
3,000
47.
feet.
NAV1 has glide slope. 780 below. Left 32. 750 below. Left 27.
2934 feet.
652 below.
161 knots indicated.
Left 22. 575 below. Left 17. 555 below. Left 12. 468 below. Left 8.
2864 feet AS. 2057 feet at.
349
knots
below.
indicated.
Left 6.
Good so far.
380 below. Left 5. 388 below. Left 5. 356 below. Left 4. 247 below. Left 3. 234 below.
Speed light on. VNAV light on.
Left
Approach
2.
off.
130 below. Left 1. 48 below. Centered. 30 below. Right 1. 87 above. Right 1.
DMD beyond. 2444 feet AS. 1532 feet at.
Fully connected.
191 knots indicated.
Nice.
737
How did you
Form
get
1 row 1
approach
column 3
mode
Versailles,
turned
Kentucky,
on?
United States. Voice button. Auto button. Voice button. Connected button. Conflict button. Prep button. After landing CHKL pressed.
Landing checklist.
Lockheed Martin Register 700. Speed box row 1 column 4. Speed M. Speed edit. Land. App start cursor. 140. 2,000 feet. Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered.
1,000.
$17.70. 814. Minus 991. 178. 730. Act RTE like live streaming YouTube. Streamlabs test. New tab Google. Star untitled. English 1 road 4. When do pilots turn up? Courtroom. Favorite. Star untitled. Note. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered. P401. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered. P4. Pause. Sound off.
Stand by. The reason I paused is because first
Overview
officer
list.
crashed and we're in the
Taskbar,
middle of
cursor.
landing. I don't want to mess that up.
Laps 30.
Oh, you're
So I'm just
kidding.
reloading it. It's going to be okay.
Explorer.
And
Why I
gotta
did
love the
that,
little
I have
technical
no
glitches
idea, you
sometimes.
guys. No
Laps
idea
30.
why it
Live
did
streaming
that.
YouTube Studio Google Chrome row 1 Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. Live streaming YouTube Studio Google Chrome row 1 column 2.
Command A on. Command B on. Landing gear down. Flaps 30. Center tanks below 1,000 pounds.
Stand by
Set.
1
Lockheed Martin
minute.
registered. 700
Oh,
for live
boy.
stream menu. Act RT. Streamlabs. New tab. Google. Star untitled. English 1 row 2. 4. When do pilots. Courtroom. Paper. Star untitled. Form 1 row 2 column 6.
Here we go.
Auto button. Voice button. Auto button. Shutdown C. Secure flow. Reset button. After takeoff. Descent C. Landing CHKLST pressed.
Landing checklist.
Flaps 30. 737. Live stream menu. Act RT. Streamlabs. New tab. Google. Star untitled. English 1 row
Engine
4.
start
When do
switches.
courtroom. Star untitled. Form 1 row.
Continuous.
Lockheed
Landing
Martin.
gear.
Lockheed Martin.
Down. Flat.
Pause. Sound on.
500.
Speed brake armed.
160 knots.
400.
Minus 899 feet per minute.
Flaps 40.
300.
Flaps 40.
Minimum.
200. 100. 50. 40.
Speed level
30.
1,000 feet.
20.
All right, folks.
Command A off. Command B
ground.
off.
CMB off. CMB off. Off.
Reverse thrust.
136 knots.
Hopefully he's
128 knots.
landing okay.
121
I'm not able to
knots.
monitor.
110 knots.
100 knot.
97 knots.
There it is.
Awesome.
86 knots.
80 knots.
86 knots, 80 knots,
74
Nice.
knots.
74 knots,
65 knots.
65 knots.
55 knots.
Reverse
Reverse
thrust,
idle.
or idle.
51 knots. 53 knots. 52 knots. 51 knots. 50 knots.
Recon.
23 knots.
Flight stay on block.
There we go, folks.
Awesome.
Now tell me that that wasn't a good save, y'all. That was a good
Right.
save. I mean, I even came back, even
Captain Lower
with
light on.
first officer taking a little dump. You know, I still came back, got the landing list right at the last minute, right there at 1,000 feet, folks. Got
Number 1
landed,
ignition off. Number 2 ignition off. Apple low oil pressure light off.
and
Runway 04 clicks. Right flight director off. Right FD master off.
guess what? When I do right bracket shift
Spoilers
C,
retracted. Runway 04 clicks. Navigation
runway
off. Speed off.
04, it clicks.
Nice.
Dead on landing,
100.
folks.
Number 1 generator off.
I don't know what's
Number two
going
generator
on
off.
with first officer
one.
Shipbo. I mean, first officer flight manager. But
Runway 04 clicks. Back. Navigation on. Beacon on. Taxi on. Apple Gen 1 off. Bus light off. Engine generator off. Bus
Yeah, it
light off.
sounds
Apple
like
fleet
it's
on.
got
Back discharge
some,
light off.
issues going on.
FS Airlines. Button. Button. X button. Exit button. End flight button. Pressed.
we're gonna hit in flight.
Right forward view. Button. X button. Exit button. Next button. Button.
By the way,
Next
that was
button.
minus 218.
Exit button. Next button. Pressed. FS Airlines. Button. Button. X button. Exit button. Next button. Pressed. FS Airlines. Button. Button. X button. Exit button.
Nice.
Left. Next button. Pressed. Right back off.
Not
Not
bad
a
at all.
bad landing.
Considering
Button.
this,
X button. Home button.
From the flight deck, welcome to our destination.
considering the stakes here. I mean,
Yeah.
Be seated with your seatbelts fastened. For the
Man.
weather, it's dry and
Talk
moderate
about your close
temperatures,
calls.
So, you may just want to have a light
I don't
jacket
know why
to board the
first
airplane.
officer
Once again,
is
thanks for flying. We
acting
hope to see you on
up.
a future flight.
Spoilers retracted. Monticello, Kentucky, United States. 3.8 nautical miles. 148 degrees. Options button.
I might have to reinstall first officer and just give it a fresh go.
I'm really hoping that I don't encounter that problem at any point.
Oh, you will at some point or another. You'll deal
Well, I'm
with the
pretty
same
sure I will.
same stuff, you know. But
Yeah.
this is a smaller jet,
FS Airlines.
and that's why I knew.
Flight. Fly. Exit button. Button. Home. Option. Flight. Fly button.
We'll close that.
Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered.
Open up active sky here.
Active sky for P3DV4 command center.
We'll close that. We don't need it.
Lockheed Martin registered. Active sky for P3DV4 command center. 01 column edit selected KJFK. Active sky for P3D.
Alright, there's that.
Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered P4.
See, lucky. But yeah, if you got the outside view, there's outside. Little airport. Little airport. Let's see if the temperature is.
55 degrees.
It says that it's 55 degrees. in Lexington, Kentucky. Let's check it. Echo.
Let's check.
What is the temperature in Lexington, Kentucky?
Right now, in Lexington, Kentucky, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit.
Way off.
Today, expect a
Like
Way
I said,
off.
I don't know why Accurate Sky's doing this. It was off on the weather when I took off out of JFK. It was off on the winds, and now it's off on the temperature. Oh, you know what, though? I did close Active Sky just now.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that
Form 101, column 2.
might have done that.
Landing CHKLST. Lockheed Martin registered pre-par 3D registered V. 737 cockpit row 1 column 2.
But-
737 cockpit autopilot mode proofing approach off button.
If you get to where approach doesn't come on, I don't know why it would not come on with the command. Control A.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
I wonder if I got a hotkey that's interfering, maybe.
I don't know.
But what you can do if you're in the 737 or the 737 BBJ,
Mm-hmm.
you can just do left bracket, Control P. I'll just show you guys
737
real quick.
Lockheed Martin
You
registered
do
pre.
left bracket, Control P.
Panels preview level 0 overhead collapse 1 to 1.
You can say overhead collapse, right
Expanded,
arrow.
0 items.
You can say 0 items,
Level
right
1 flight
arrow
control 1 to
again.
1.
Flight level controls, 1 to 1.
The fuel 1 to 1 level 1.
Down arrow fuel.
MCP 1 to 1 level
Down
1.
arrow again, MCP. That is what you want. You're going to shift tab,
Autopilot mode proofing CWSB button.
CWSB button,
CWSB off button.
CWSB off button,
CMDP off button.
Command B off button,
CMDA off button.
Command A off button,
Approach off button.
approach off button. You would hit that,
Pressed.
and that would turn it on. That's what I had to do.
VOR lock off button.
Oh, okay.
If you're flying to Lexington, I'm going to tell you guys now that the glide slope and stuff, it's a low one. You're going to be around 2,400 feet when you connect.
Whoa, that is low. Wow.
A little bit. So, by the time you get down there, just, have your flaps where they got to be, your speed where you need it to be. So,
Heading proofing LNAV off button.
you got all your options under this panel right here. You got LNAV,
Heading select off button.
heading select,
Heading edit selected 20. Altitude proofing VNAV off button.
altitude, VNAV button,
VS button. Vertical speed VS button.
VS button.
Vertical speed edit selected minus 16,960.
That's the vertical speed.
Alt hold off button.
Yeah.
Altitude hold off.
Alt INTV button.
Alt init.
Yeah, you
You.
essentially have all the things you need under there.
Left LTR. Fuel. Level change off button. Altitude edit selected 1000.
Level change off,
Throttle
altitude,
proofing speed off button.
Throttle.
Speed edit selected 1 N1 off button.
N1.
And arm checkbox not right FD checkbox not checked.
add armed, and then you
Left
got
FD checkbox not checked.
left and right flight director,
Nav course proofing right course edit land. Left course edit land.
and then
Panels
you
preview
got the
Nav course proofing left course edit land.
nav
Right course
course
edit land.
left and right. You should see numbers in there when you're actually flying, I believe, with the ILS. I think there would be numbers in there.
Left course edit land.
Should be.
Panels preview MCP 1 to 1 level 1.
Anyway, I'm going to close that.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-par 3D registered
gonna
V4.
close-
Lockheed Martin registered pre-par 3D registered V4.
This here.
Unavailable.
This has been a
Scenario
fun
button, flight
stream.
analysis
I've
preset
enjoyed it.
scenario but exit pre-par 3D registered. Lockheed
Yeah.
Martin registered pre-par 3D registered V4 unavailable. Submenu dialog window.
If any of you that might watch this ever fly on VATSIM, or you fly in real life and would like to share your stories or share a video, we would love to bring you on. We would love to share your material. If maybe you're just not the computer techie kind of person, and you're like, well, I got video, but I don't know how to get them online. We would love to share that stuff here on BVI Pilots, and we'd be glad to give you the ability to do that and to help you out, because I think anybody that flies and that sims, you should enjoy it. You should be able to enjoy yourself and have fun. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
I agree.
So, going to ask all the viewers out there to keep my beautiful guide dog in your thoughts and prayers.
yeah.
She just turned Let me see.
209
She'll
June
be
8th,
12 on
2022.
the 15th.
Yeah, I mean, might as well say she's 12 now. She just got, she got stuff going on, or she got a bad leg. Because of her age, her breathing's catching up with her.
Yeah.
She's a true fighter, though, and,
She definitely is.
even though she don't get around good, you can hear her over there, she'll be laying on the floor, and that tail go 1,000. You can ask Brandon here. All I gotta do is say her name, and her tail, you can just hear it going.
Yep.
And just wagging away, but
Oh yeah. Yep.
the unfortunate part is that dark moment's going to come, and it's no one can prepare for that. I can't prepare for that. No one can.
There's no way to do it. Like, you know it's gonna happen at some point. It's never easy when it does.
No, not at
With
all.
any pet.
So if you guys don't mind, just keep her in your thoughts. She's a beautiful dog, a wonderful friend. She's been my best friend for over 10 years. We've been all over the place together. She saved my life more than once. She kept me from getting hit by a Greyhound bus in Washington State. She's just a very... Everything that goes on during the day is, no matter if she's down or not, like right now, I can guarantee you she's on the other side of the desk, laying in a position where she can look up and see me.
Yep.
This dog doesn't do well without being able to see me or without me being around.
No.
She freaks out. And so...
Yep, I've noticed that a lot.
I've got to give her that same dedication. I got to give her that same respect. And I can tell you, if you got a guide dog, I hope that you're treating it with the utmost respect that you could give to a best friend. These are not just dogs. These are family members. These are our career work.
They're your working partners.
Yeah. So, anyways, keep her in your thoughts. I'm not saying nothing's going to happen today or in the morning, but I think gut instinct is pretty accurate, and I've just got that gut feeling. So, anyway, I appreciate all you guys. I'm going to go over here to the window that I need to be on.
Live stream in YouTube Studio Google RTELEX1/1 PMDG 737 RTELEX1 locking on register. Live stream in YouTube Streamlabs desktop row 1 column 3 Streamlabs desktop.
But again,
Clickable button and stream.
I do appreciate all of you, all the views, and if you guys wouldn't mind giving us a thumb up, help get our name out there more, share it with your friends on Facebook,
Monticello,
Twitter,
Kentucky, United States. 3.8 nautical miles,
Instagram,
148 degrees.
Frabe and Frube. No, share it everywhere. Tag on it. Help us get our name out there. I once I've got enough viewers and enough views, I can actually set the URL. And I can't wait till I get to do that. This is going to be awesome. So, anyway, you guys are great. Brandon, always good having you on the show, my friend. And we will be back tomorrow. Those of you that would like to keep up with what we're doing, well, pay attention to the notifications, because we're going to be bringing over some new people tomorrow from another channel. Me and Brandon are going to go, and we're going to channel recruit tomorrow.
Yep.
Get new people over here. So,
yep.
Love you guys. Keep the blue skies up.
Button and stream.
And if you don't,